Hey, what up, y'all? I'm back, man. Your boy's back. But anyways, I ain't gonna do too much talking. I'm just trying to see a little perspective on Michelle Obama's perspective about marriage. So let me go ahead and get into this video, and we'll see what's all about. Michelle Obama talking about marriage. Let's go.
And you've written about this. They've idealized your marriage. They sit there
Mhm.
and look at it. But you have always been very clear eyed and very
Mhm.
honest that marriage takes work.
Mhm.
It takes daily work and that it is not always glamorous. And you have had some very unique strains, but there's also the strains that any of us who are in a relationship or
Mhm.
married face, whether it be whose career goes first
Yeah,
or
that's
who
right.
takes on the childcare labor. Is there one piece of advice that you would give for people who are thinking about how you put in that work for a partnership that's
Yeah.
lasted that
Yeah,
long?
it's not really one piece of advice. It's to me it's a philosophy, it's an outlook. In this age of we want everything now, we want everything quick. When life is everything but that. We have to understand that marriage is never 50-50. And you
Hmm. Wow. Off the rip. What she said right there is powerful, man. I know we all see what's going on the internet on social media right now. This whole I call it the gender wars. But we can get into that. I'm gonna make some more videos on that whole gender stuff. But yeah, what she just said about 50-50, that's so true, man. You know, you see people arguing about 50-50 and 100 and what they need the partner to make and what the partner not making enough. But she said the key thing right in marriage is not 50-50. I think is marriage is just compromise, basically. 50, 100, 150, 75, 25, because you don't never know, man, because life happens. You know what I mean? So it's interesting. She said marriage is not really 50-50. That's exactly how I feel. Because two people can get married, and in the beginning, one spouse might be making more than the other one. And then as time go on, the other one that wasn't making a whole lot come and surpass the other one. So now, do you still maintain that status of who pays more of the bills or however your relationship was set up, who pays what or who pays more or what, when the other person now surpass the person that originally was making all the money. But it's interesting she say that, but let's go.
sort of wonder how that idea kind of got out there. I have found that if you stick with it, over the course of your entire relationship, you may have 50-50 over time.
Mm.
But if I look over my marriage, if I
Facts. Facts. And that's the thing, that's the biggest problem nowadays. Folks don't want to stick with nothing. Everybody want a quick fix. Everybody want a ready-made relationship. People want stuff already packaged and done. We living in a fast, fast, fast society. Everything moving fast. But the facts, what she just said, you gotta stick around and ride it out. Everybody, we folks nowadays got short attention span. Everybody grown adults got acting like little ass kids with this. They can't focus on nothing too long. Before you know it, they want something new. They want something different. But I blame that shit on social media and celebrities and people idolizing celebrities and thinking that they gotta live the way celebrities living and shit, not knowing that they basic ass folks. These celebrities in a whole different tax bracket. But that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, man, she's 100% right on this. The former first lady. Folks don't want to stick around to get to that fit. Like I said in the beginning, it might not be 50-50. Whatever you sign up for, whatever you get into, however your relationship start off, you're supposed to know how it start off in the beginning, and you work with it and go from there. But cats out here these days, wow, and man, I be shit is entertaining to me looking at all these gender videos with male versus female, men talking shit about women, women talking shit about men. But anywho, man, let's see what else she talking about.
were to judge it in year 5 or year 10, there was never 50-50. Somebody was always giving way more. Someone always needed a different kind of thing. You have to evolve with it. And so, yeah, there were times when I felt like I was 70% in and he was doing 30%.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm saying. She just said it right there. And it goes both ways. And again, this is the former first lady. This is Michelle Obama. This lady lived in the White House for 8 raw soul years. You understand what I'm saying? 8 years this lady lived in the White. This is the former first lady, and she dropping jewels right there on these idiots out here running around worrying about 50-50, who ain't gonna be 50-50 and who not gonna be 50-50 because I don't want 50-50. Shit, in the real world, in real time, in real relationships, shit, yo, you rock with what you rock with and you build. You know what I'm saying? If the person's solid, you gotta know your person. If the person's solid, then you build and you invest and you ride with them. It's not always 50-50 off the rip. And a lot of these, you know what's funny to me? A lot of these people out there that's talking about they ain't gonna settle and ain't no 50-50 for them and all this bullshit. A lot of them barely have 25 to bring to the table. But they worrying about who can but up here jumping and balling, but they ain't gonna do 50-50 when they barely got 25. Because a lot of these people is keep it a stack, man. A lot of these folks out there running around talking all this crazy shit, they ain't even making no kind of money out there, yo. Some of them barely got some mediocre jobs and shit. Barely scraping the bottom of the barrel, but they run around, they preaching all this 50-50 and what they ain't gonna settle for and what they want, men talking shit. But, you know, a lot of men, they never had really had no real woman in their life. But they out here talking all this shit about what they want from a woman. Cool. We know what a wife is expected of, but then you got the women on the other hand talking, but men gotta bring this and that and men gotta provide all this shit, but a lot of women out there don't want to do nothing nowadays. They want to just sit up in the house and look pretty, but whatever.
Because of the choices that I made in the terms of how I wanted our family to look,
Yeah.
I had to take my foot off of my career gas pedal, never putting on the brake, but slowing up a little bit. Those are the natural compromises that are required, and I feel bad when I see young people giving up on their relationships
Mhm.
Yep.
because there are periods of hard,
Yep.
there are periods of discomfort.
Yep.
So I think it's important.
It's called life. And again, a lot of these folks running around this internet, social media, talking all this shit about relationship. A lot of these folks didn't live no life yet. Even though some of these people in their late 20s, going in their 30s, a lot of them ain't really. They're just out here just talking shit. A lot of them ain't had no real long-term relationship. They never had no real life experiences. They're just running around doing a bunch of shit. Now, in this social media era, everybody is a prophet. Everybody think they got an opinion about something, and half of the people talking about stuff that they don't know about, that they ain't never experienced. It's just sound bites and hearsay from other people or whatever videos they're watching. Yo, she on point. You're 100.
For us to be honest in those conversations, not to glamorize what a partnership feels like, because then young people quit too soon. They quit before they've really, played out the full scenario.
Facts,
People,
man.
I think,
That's the video, bro. But yo, she ain't never lie, man. She ain't never lie. Cause on the real, that's what's going on out here. Everybody think they got the master key. Everybody think they figured it out. Everybody think, yeah, this what I want, this what I want, this what I don't want, this what I gonna do, this what I ain't gonna do. Man, shut the hell up. A lot of y'all ain't never had no damn relationship. Y'all ain't never been in no relationship. Y'all out here in a bunch of situationships. But y'all talking about, oh, I ain't gonna settle. I gotta have 50-50, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Man, shit for the birds, bro. But that's a good video, man. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more uploads and keep this pushing. I think yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dive into this kind of stuff where just opinions on other people's opinions and perspective in life and stuff. Yeah, man, let's see where we're going with this. All right. But anywho, man, ranks. Catch y'all in the next one, right? Gone.